What is up, everybody, and what is up, guys? Rollbeats here, and today I have a bit of a kind of a chill back kind of video that I thought I would just get off my chest because I've been carrying this story for a while, and I don't know, like it only recently just clicked how stupid this story actually is, and I thought I might share it with you guys because it's just so retarded. And I'm pretty sure you guys already know from the title of this video. But anyway, let's get into it. I think this is one of the only times I've actually been suspended from school. But I never even, at the time, I didn't realize how stupid this actually was until like a month later when I was thinking back on it with my friend. And then I just noticed how dumb and how stupid, and the reasoning behind it was just idiotic. And I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna stop wasting your time. But anyway, the only time I've been suspended, I have to take you guys back a little bit. So before and as of now, I've always been an Assassin's Creed fan. I loved everything about it, especially back then, because gaming was my life back then. I mean, it is now, but like I never had like I don't have like a connection like I used to, because of life and just what life does. Nothing like nothing that's been controllable or something like that. But I used to love it, and I had a friend who also loved like everything about like medieval history and like all like the Templars and the Assassins and all that. And he was like one of my best friends at the time. His name was Greg. I'm not gonna share any names apart that, but me and him used to talk about it all the time. That's all we did at like whenever we went out for lunch, at school at least, you know. But anyway, so me and him always used to talk about it, and we always loved the idea of the hidden blade. We thought it was awesome. We couldn't get over how cool it looked and like how it operated. It was like the lightsaber of today. I mean, Kylo Ren's lightsaber didn't even exist back then, so we couldn't all over that. So anyway, we got to thinking. We couldn't afford the toy that broke, by the way. The Ezio Hidden Blade actually broke after like 3 times of using it because I owned one. I know like a lot of people that used it. So we were gonna make our own. Unfortunately, well, alright, so I'm sorry, I don't script my videos, so if I get off topic, it's just because of that. But anyway, so me and him were talking one day, we're like, hey, we should really build one, because it's not that hard, and then I asked him to build it for me. So, you know what I mean, because I was a sellout back then, and I was like, maybe like 11 or 12. No, I was 13. But I was 13, and and he knew how to build stuff, because he built his own Plague Doctor mask, he built his own, like, his own stuff, and he was awesome, and he was good at it. And so I was like, hey, you know, why don't you build me one? And so he did, and thinking nothing of it, he brought it to school and all that, and I showed it, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, it looked terrible. Like, at first, it looked like a second grader made it, and not to hurt his feelings or anything, but it just looked awful, and it just looked weird. I'm like, dude, it's not. I broke it to him slowly, and I was like, nicely. I was like, dude, this looks, you know what I mean? It don't look good. It looks nothing like the Hidden Blade. So he's like, oh, okay. So he was very understanding, and he said, well, how would you make an improvement? I said, well, for one, it's too bulky. Like the hilt of it, whatever, was like way too bulky, and like the knife part of it, and it was made of cardboard, and the knife part of it was like really like kind of like it slid everywhere and just wasn't good. So after a week's time, he built another one, and I was so excited, and I got to see it. So I was in class. Me and him were gonna exchange it at lunch, and so basically we were gonna do that. And I was waiting in class, waiting for it, and I was so excited. And you know what I mean? I was just kept thinking about it, thinking about it. All of a sudden, the school announcement speaker came on, and it was like, Christian Panic, please report to the office. And I'm like, wait, whoa, what did I do? Thinking nothing of it, I just said, oh, I didn't do nothing, so I'm good. Well, little did I know, someone was in the office because of something that they brought to school that I actually told them that day not to bring. So I went to the office thinking nothing of it, and I went in there and I saw him, and I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm still in question about what's going on. I thought like maybe me and him. I was smart back then. I'm not gonna lie. That was in sixth grade. I was really smart, and like I actually got good grades and all that. And but I thought me and him like might have like maybe they are gonna acknowledge us or something like that. But the principal told me to sit down. I said, and willingly I did. I was like, okay, well, cool. I said, what's this about? And, alright, so he shows me the hidden blade, right? That's made of cardboard. Okay, so it's made of cardboard. He literally said this. Your friend has brought a concealed weapon to school. A concealed weapon. It's made of cardboard. The whole thing is literal cardboard with a little bit of fishing wire and like a ring to pull the blade out, and it looked good. I'm not gonna lie, it actually looked pretty good. But it was made of cardboard. And he's like, I mean, this is gonna be, you know what I mean? How principals talk to you. He's like, this is not good. What were you thinking? And I told him the story and all that, and I'm like, I like Assassin's Creed and all that, and we were gonna build a project together, but I didn't want him to bring it to school, which was true, but he brought it anyway. Anyway, so after a while, he starts saying some stuff that gets to me. I started tearing up a little bit because I've never been suspended before, and like I was like, wait, please, you know what I mean? Don't suspend. I wasn't gonna hurt anybody or whatever. He's like, oh, this is, you know what I mean? This is security reasons. We have to suspend you for cardboard. For freaking cardboard, he suspended me. All right, I was suspended for about 3 to 5 days, and like, I got recommended for expulsion for something made of cardboard. Now, I'm gonna just let this sink in. Hidden Blade, 2 kids, like a 14-year-old and like a 13-year-old, built a hidden blade made of cardboard. And they were going to expel and did suspend a child for having a blade-shaped piece of cardboard. What was I gonna do? What was the worst thing I could have done with this thing? Like, it wasn't sharp. The whole thing looked like a cardboard box thing with like a little piece of it inside of it. It didn't look that good, but it looked awesome at the time. And my principal the next day is like, I hope you learned your lesson. Bruh, you just suspended a child for having a thing that couldn't even hurt a rodent. And so I'm like, alright, so I was like devastated and all that, and I was getting punished. And then, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I forgot to say this. They searched me. Whenever I was in the office, whatever, I told him, he was like, is this the only one and all that, and they searched me. Like, they searched my bag, my phone, and all this, and my dad and my grandma were, my dad and my grandma were pissed. They were mad that they searched me and all that, and basically, the security guard guy that searched me got fired. I don't know whether it was me or other parents, because this guy was a douche. But I'm not sure whether it was my like what I did to make him get fired or something like that. But he got fired, and I was so happy. But yeah, they searched me, and all because of a cardboard knife, a knife-shaped object made completely out of cardboard, fishing string, and like a ring. So I hope you guys actually did enjoy this story time thing. I have been I'm sorry, I can't speak right now, but I've been holding on to that story for a while, and I just recently kind of just noticed how dumb and like how stupid this story really is, and I got suspended for it like for 3 to 5 days, and like it went on my record, and it's always going to be there for having a weapon that is cardboard. So let me know what you guys thought about this story in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Comment, rate, subscribe if you guys did. And I have 2 things to say real quick. Merchandise will be coming soon. I just had a discussion with Sandman's. Me and him are actually going to be making shirts for you guys. So if you guys want to go see that, if you guys want some, just wait and stand by, and we can actually give them to you whenever we get them ready. Also, I'm going to be posting once a week, guys, because of school and all that. I'm going to be posting once a week, so you guys don't have to worry about anything like that or whatever. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. Comment, rate, subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you guys think. Do you think it was stupid? Do you think it was right? I'm going to leave that to you. So, thank you, and good night. Roll Beats out.